It has been a while, but finally we get to do a video on a Monday, which means one thing: there are some awesome new games coming out this week that personally I think are worth checking out. One of them happens to be free on PS5, so stay tuned for that one. But there's 3 games out this week that look absolutely awesome and that I cannot wait to check out. But before we get into the details, if you guys are looking for a new controller, make sure you check out the sponsor Controller Mods. There's a link in the description that will give you a discount, and there's a discount code there as well. Awesome custom designs over there, definitely worth checking out. But let's get into the games. Now, the first one is a game that I'm really interested in playing, but one that I've never played any of the series before, but obviously with it being next gen, enhanced graphics and all that sort of stuff, it just makes me more interested in trying something new. And it's Yakuza Like a Dragon. Now, the only thing I know about Yakuza, and whether or not it's fully true I do not know, that every Yakuza game is literally based in the same city, which to me sounds very, very repetitive. But we've seen it before in games like GTA, where we kind of swap from one city to the other city, and then it just goes back and forth, back and forth. Granted, though, with GTA 5, it's been out for years, so we've not had to go back to, like, New York yet. But Yakuza, it sounds pretty cool, it looks pretty cool. Personally, I don't fully know much about the game, apart from it is like an open world GTA style game with fighting and all that sort of stuff. Something that I'm definitely interested in playing. That's out tomorrow. If any of you guys are Yakuza fans and you've got any hints or anything about this game for like first time players, leave a comment down below. It would be very, very much appreciated. Next up, a game that I'm going to butcher the title for, and it's Makwe. This game is available on PS4 and PS5. However, if you're a PS5 player and you've got an active PlayStation Plus membership, tomorrow you actually get this game completely for free. Now, it's a first-person puzzler, which is always cool. I love myself a puzzler game. Granted, a lot of the time I will get stuck and end up never playing the game again, but either way, it looks and sounds pretty cool. And pretty much with this game, it sets you in a world where the rules are very different from your own. Solutions to puzzles require you to actually twist the world, manipulate the landscapes and all that sort of stuff. Kind of gives me an Inception kind of vibe. But either way, it's one that's going to be really, really interesting to check out. And the fact that it's a new game out this week and it's free through PlayStation Plus is always a nice little bonus as well. Next up, Kill It With Fire. This game, I already own it on PC and it is so funny. I wasn't even expecting this to come out on console, and literally I only just spotted today that it's coming out on console this week. And the game, it's a spider hunting simulator, but imagine like having flamethrowers and all this crazy stuff, just trying to hunt down a little spider that's hiding around in your cartoon house. Now, the one thing I will say, the graphics are not massive. If you think like human fall flat style, just dead basic plastic graphics, that's kind of the only way that I could describe what the game looks like. However, if you forget about the visuals and you can concentrate on the gameplay, it is tons and tons of fun. Personally, only playing it solo on PC is going to be a completely different experience than playing it with friends on a console. Really, really interested in this one. It does look like it's going to be tons of fun, and I can't wait to check it out and mess around with some friends. Some other stuff worth mentioning though. There's 2 games, one's still a PlayStation game, the other is not. I'm going to do the PlayStation game first. Harvest Moon One World is out this week. It's due out later on in the week. Harvest Moon, again, it's another one that I've never actually played. However, I've seen other people play Harvest Moon and it looks really cool. I do really enjoy my simulator games and just like the chill out games, and this one, it's another one kind of like it. So if you think with all the farming and all that sort of stuff, it's nice just to chill out on when you can't be bothered with a full-on, in-your-face, sit-up and concentrate game. Something that you can kind of literally just sit back and chill out, but still keep you occupied for a couple of hours. That kind of suits me to a T, and this game, I can't wait to check it out. I've never played any of the series before, but I've been interested in it, and the fact that it's a new one and it's coming out on next-gen consoles as well is going to be really cool to check out. And the fact there's a new one out this week that I've been curious about anyway, it'll be interesting to see how it actually plays. But finally, this one is for a completely different platform because it's not PC, it's not console, it's actually for the Quest. I've mentioned a couple of times that I love my VR, and the PSVR has been just problem after problem, just because of the way that it works and the setup for it. And the Quest is so much easier to use and so much easier to play because there's no wires, there's no cameras involved, there's no nothing. It's literally just turn it on and put your headset on. But there's a new game out this week called The Climb 2. Now, I haven't played the original because as soon as I kind of got mine, I spotted that this was due out very soon, so I've kind of waited for the new one instead of playing the old one. But The Climb is literally a VR climbing game. So imagine you're climbing up a skyscraper and pressing the triggers on the back to kind of make sure you get to make sure you grab hold of certain points, having to let go and chalk up your hands to make sure you don't slip, getting to certain save points to clip yourself on, and if you fail, literally it doesn't matter how high you are going to fall off, which will be scary as hell, especially if you're scared of heights. Personally, it doesn't really bother me. I played a few games in VR where you're up really high and falling and stuff. Richie's Plank experience were cool. I think I literally just kept walking off the edge just to see what it was like, and it was okay, it was cool. Nothing special. But this one, the graphics for it look amazing, the gameplay for it looks pretty cool, and I can't wait to see what it's like. Kind of just one that I wanted to drop in there as a final mention. But that's pretty much it for this one. Curious to see what you guys think out of any of the games that I mentioned, anything that you're actually looking at picking up. And if you do, anything that's multiplayer, if you're looking for people to play with, make sure you jump in the Discord. It's a really, really cool community and really easy to find new people to play with. But that's it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.